Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. We're back in the system of Mammoth and we're going to be searching for the clone soldiers. Previously we've not had at all a lot of luck when it comes to finding the clone soldiers, but maybe this time, we'll see. We will see. Let's go and warp within zero, uncloak a little bit. Hopefully we do not get destroyed here on the undock, because the undock here has been camped previously. I have had some people who camped in scorpions. Whoa, Purifier warp slowly. Didn't realize it would be that slow warp time. Very slow. Thing is, it's a little bit like that with the Purifier. It is a stealth bomber. Stealth bombers are slow. They have to compensate in some way for their... have to sort of sacrifice a bit for their massive torpedo launchers they've got. They've got battleship-sized weaponry on. That's the reason they're quite slow, and other factors. They're quite a little tank, slow. Everything in their big torpedo launchers. Why do we not have any? It's so annoying that we do not have any clone soldiers. I want to find them. Uncloak. Descan a little bit. Put a little bit of a few pulses of the Afterburner. Another, we can take another rocket launcher there. Or not the rocket launcher, torpedo launcher. Good, enough for this one here. And we can also use the Project Discovery at the same time as well. Give some extra nice little side disc. Let's absolutely destroy these Sancha. Just scroll out a little bit so I can see that there's no one here, because there's lots of asteroids clogging my overview. I could, to be honest, just look like this and I can see everything. Come on now, let's wreck them. When they get close, these frigates, we apply a little bit worse. It's unfortunate that we've not had so much luck here, otherwise you can earn serious ISK from doing this. Serious ISK. But you also have to have a little bit of good spawns on your side. If you have bad spawns, then it doesn't usually give that much return. I think we have to sort this something like this. Just sort of by names. Nothing here. And cloak up so we're less visible on the scan. Name is what I want to have here. I really hope to just encounter one randomly without having to destroy lots of NPCs. That's the best case scenario. You don't have to work too much. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. We have to be careful now. We have to be careful now. Because first of all, this guy here, Zarataya, what he's called. See now, we can orbit close at like 500, something like that. This is why we need to really be careful. I wanted to see, this is Zarataya guy. Is he someone who's hunting people? Because you can see the Nazika. Is he killing people who are trying to do clone soldier hunting? He got one kill in Misaba, which is a system that here's one jump away. He was using then a heavy assault cruiser. And this occurred about 10 days ago. So the likelihood of him wanting to get us is maybe a little bit lower. You're gonna see here. This is where we earn the dank ISK, okay? But we also need to be careful, because this can end really bad if there's someone camping us. And also, you don't want to just decloak here, because this guy is going to wreck us otherwise. So we need to get close stealthily with the Covert cloaking device. It's very useful in this kind of scenario. So we orbit him 500, and we can start shooting when we get a little bit closer. We don't want to start attacking now, because then we're going to have problems. He'll do tons of damage. Soon we're there, and then we'll soon get ourselves decloaked by getting too close to him, and that's when we can start firing, in my opinion. But he doesn't know what will hit him. Look at this guy. Doesn't expect a thing. Our Purifier's getting closer and closer and closer. Orbit 500. Look at us getting closer and closer and closer. Wow, there we are. There we are. Lock him up. Lock him up. Afterburner on. This is where we really do not want to get popped by some guy in a Lachesis just coming in and ruining our day. We should have had full ammunition. That would have been very nice to have. He's got very good armor repair rate, this guy. I believe it's armor repair rate, or maybe a shield. The Sanchas, they have a little bit confused shielding, or tanks. Oh, we got warp disrupted as well. So that's a bit rough, because someone comes in here, they can then wreck our face, and we can't really do much. We could perhaps keep a little bit of range and be out of the warp disruption range, but I think his warp disruptor has got pretty good range. We have got enough ammunition, right? Yeah, that's good. Oh no, it's a new person here. 5.0 security though, that's a good sign. But we are quite vulnerable actually when we're doing this. We don't have so much ability to pull out. That's something I've not thought so thoroughly with the Purifier here. If someone does come in and find us, we're not going to have a good time. Viator, okay. It's okay, he's just using a Viator. I wonder if it's possible just to pull a little bit of range. We do 5,000 damage per shot. He's got 73%. So it might be... Oh, we wrecked him now. Get it, get it. Why am I not getting it? Just outside the range, annoying. I just wanted to quickly just pick up everything. Just nope, it doesn't want to. Pick it up please, pick it up please. Oh, look, we just completely orbited out of it. That's very silly of me. Wreck the wreck here so that we can cloak here. Good, now we're Covert ops. So we've got one of these guys here. So this is, you can see here, from this one clone soldier. Now, if we sell this, we're not going to get as much as 39 million ISK, but it will be quite a lot. I think 35 or something like that, 35 million. So you just see we get 35 million like that. And this is then something we can sell for some nice ISK. To be honest, the T2 Abyss and the Hawk is going to, if you do a few sites, you're going to earn this back. But I mean, if you find many of these clone soldiers back to back, you're going to be earning tons of ISK. So we can dump this here. We're sitting on 86 million ISK, so I mean, let's say we get 2 more clone soldiers, then we're going to be able to get our Naga that we're really looking forward to getting. So that could be something. So I'm going to just dump the items here. And we probably should be carrying a bit more of these Caldari navies actually. Oh, there's one 6 jumps away even. Remember, go there and buy it. It's cheaper than a Mar, in fact. 1,000 of them, that's good. What is the security status of this? Oh, Seabot. Oh, the system of Seabot. I did hunt clone soldiers a long time ago there. Negotiate. I'm just curious, what is the prices now? Clone soldier. There's different types of tags. See here? 38, 39. Yeah, so 25 million for the buyout at 35. Yeah, see, it's a big difference here. Recruiter, trainer, then it goes very valuable when you get to these ones, and especially these ones. And this one is not worth too much. Okay, good. I really want to get a little bit more ammunition just in case I'm to be in a situation where I you know, run out of ammunition. It's good to have a little bit of extra just so you'd avoid that happening. Undock. It's good that the system is very quiet right now. I appreciate that a lot. But this is quite risky actually. It'd be good if there was a way you could do this in a very, very cheap ship. And then even if you do die, then it's not the whole world. I used to do these in an Omen a long time ago. And the Omen it was still quite an expensive fit. It went for like 30 million ISK. And the good thing though about that Omen was that it was able to be quite safe when doing these. Because it was able to just align out all the time. So say someone just comes in, well then you're just able to align out and warp off straight away. So that was a nice scenario. Where you could just be a lot safer. So it could be an idea. Some kind of cruiser. With high DPS. And long range DPS. Then you just warp off if something warps in. Let's see, this is my... Oh, this person is a criminal here. Hopefully that person doesn't hunt us. But you get 2 of these tags and you've already paid back the whole ship. So there's a pretty nice return of investment here. Stiletto, ooh. That's that person there. This is absolutely where I would not want to do clone soldier hunting now at this kind of point in time with this stiletto going around. Can quickly go between the different asteroid belts here. True power has decreased standings. Yeah, I'm not surprised. We've destroyed a lot of those. Up here. Would be so cool to find a second one of these. How much does a Drake cost? I remember it was quite a cheap battle cruiser. Drake, 55 million ISK even. It's quite a cheap one. That's something that could be nice if you were to use something like that and use long range style gameplay. I reckon from a distance, the clone soldier, you would probably get some pretty good application as well. Keep outside that warp disrupt range. This guy's back here with his Viator. Got battleship. Can destroy this battleship here. We get some ISK. It's not a particularly valuable battleship though. Only 650k ISK. See, this one I destroy almost the entire shield in one volley. I fought in the previous time we were doing clone soldier hunting, a battleship that had really big amount of shields and did like half the HP in one shot. You've got different tiers. This is a bit of an easier one. 650k ISK is not so much. Oh, we've got some asteroids here. Here more fight. Oh, this really cool colour. Some warp to this. Oh, he's not. We're not getting so good application. I think it might be that he's getting really close to us or something that we're not able to apply too well. What do we have here? Nothing here. Because sometimes encounter true Sancha cruisers in these kinds of belts. They can give very good loot. I once got warp disrupt those worth like 80-90 million ISK from them. Tech 3 cruisers would be very nice to do this, but they're quite expensive. Lots of small frigate bros. You know, it wouldn't be a dumb idea to do some of these, these anomalies you can encounter in lowsec if there's not so many people here. Because if you've got 200% bounty risk modifier, you're going to be earning some nice ISK. There's something here. Just a phantasm. I think, to be honest, we should destroy more of them. Nothing here either. Something with like rail guns or beams would be very nice to use. You just blab everything straight away when you get close. Land on the grid. I have very high DPS. What could that be? An omen. What can we get from an omen if we were to just go all out in the DPS here? Because an omen is not too of an expensive ship. Heavy beam laser. Something like that. And then we go with gleam. Only 290 DPS, so not so much. And the range isn't too much, but if we put Imperial Navy, we'll get a bit more range, something like that. And ideally we'd want to have a little bit further range, so maybe something like Imperial Navy Ultraviolet. Then we get some decent range. That would be probably enough to snipe all these guys the second we see them. Devoto, ooh, that looks scary. Snake Eyes, Sergeant Scourges. Yeah, he does not look friendly. He does not look at all friendly. We might want to just continue making our omen for here and then try to think of destroying these rats, because he's going to be looking for us, I think. 5 million ISK tick. That's nice. So we got heat sinks, and we're already at 30 million ISK. Ooh, this guy's gone. The guy's gone now. This guy's left. Bit scary. I think there is also a beam laser, different beam laser types. So we could perhaps use a pulse laser, for example. Heavy pulse laser. Then you use the Scorch. You can get some decent range and still decent DPS with this. Oh, he's gone now. There's only me and him. There's only me solo. That's quite cool. Alright, all these Sancha frigates. But Omen would be nice. The problem is the DPS isn't so high. I would like it to be high. It can become quite a bit more if you have something like drones. But I want to have like a good in and out kind of situation where you just warp in and that's it. You just wreck them straight away. Got a big hit there from them. They do a bunch of damage, these guys. To be a little bit careful here. Pulse lasers would be good, and if you say you go with the conflagration, it's a different scenario. You get a 566 DPS. That is really good. So an omen could be an idea. The great thing is you get a bit of ability to destroy the clone soldiers at range. The Purifier is very safe when it comes to destroying these regular rats, but when it comes to destroying the clone soldiers, it doesn't feel too safe because you need to be close to get that speed tank up. so that you can avoid their DPS. And to be honest, it's more important to be able to be at range of the clone soldiers than it is with the regular rats, because most of the regular rats don't warp disrupt you or warp scramble you. So it's quite good to use something that's able to do damage at range, but hard as well. It's hard, it's difficult. An Omen isn't a dumb idea, because that ship has got bonus, it's cheap, it's got bonus to, it's an armor based ship, so it has high EM and thermal resist. Going to be able to tank the Sancha clone soldiers pretty well. Seems like beam lasers is a little bit better option, I think. Heavy beam lasers, focused medium beam laser. These are less overkill, it seems. The focused medium beam lasers, they do less or use less fitting, but they probably do a lot less DPS as well. 301, you see that's a big difference. And if we were to go something with that heavy beam laser here, and then put in the Imperial Navy ultraviolet, 360 DPS, so it's a different scenario. But this thing is really bad at tracking. We're going to track really bad here though. It's just something to remember. But say we were to go with something like this, and we could also have like a collision accelerator, medium energy collision accelerator. Then we're going to go with a medium armor repair. Now you have problems with then the power grid, because the power grid is quite a limiting factor here. Might want to go away and remove this. Those beam lasers, they take so much power grid. They're very limited in what you can fit, and that way pulses I think are a little bit better, because I think the pulses you can fit more. They use less power grid. Like the Omen, and then we go with the heavy beam laser. Had 1000 power grid to spare, uses like 200 plus. And we'll go with the medium one. We go with pulse laser. Oh, it's almost the same actually. The amount of power grid it uses. Don't need to do the Afterburner so much, otherwise we're going to be so far away from these guys. It's a difficult choice. It's a difficult choice. But ideally what I like is the blapping situation. That's what I like about the Punisher. You know how the Punisher, I've been using it for the high-sec anomalies. That style of gameplay I really like. You just warp in, boom, 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 destroyed. Easy, you know. An idea also could be that I have a ship that's dedicated to destroying the rats. And then I have one that's dedicated to destroying the clone soldiers when I find them, and I just reship. You know, the second I find one, I just reship. Yeah, we've been going on for a while now. Don't seem to find that second one, but we at least found one. I think that's a good start at least. Find one of these guys. It's unfortunate we're not finding more though. But you can definitely find more if you have a little bit better luck on your side. You need something that hits out to 50 plus kilometers sometimes. Because you see these guys here, they're 50 kilometer plus. That's when perhaps you would have with an Omen, you could have the heavy beam laser, and then you can use the Aurora. So a range is, yeah, you can lock up them then. Still you can lock up them. This, look, you're able to have, then you can blap them. That's pretty good, I think. A good thing to have. I mean, you can also hit out far with the Purifier as well. That's a nice thing about it. You've got really good range, amazing range for torpedoes that are used to being a very short range ammunition. But that's enough for now, guys. I'm going to have to take a bit of a break. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something new. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.